A big cat controversy in Riverside County. 4 Bengal tigers are seemingly unattended after the owner of the sanctuary where they're living was evicted. KCAL's Benedict looking at what could be next for the land and the big cats.
It's described as a magical educational experience in Riverside County as 4 Bengal tigers offer visitors an up-close look at one of nature's most majestic animals. But the Diamond Valley Lodge near Hemet is now gated up. No one is on the property except the cats.
Very inhumane.
You have to observe them. You can't just leave them. All animals need observation.
Neighbors in this community are upset that a legal dispute over the property has left the tigers unattended after their owner was evicted last week.
That's just really sad. That breaks my heart. I don't understand how people could do something so horrible like that.
They're endangering these animals, and they're endangering the health, safety, and welfare of the public as well.
Rob Curtis owns the tigers and has rented this property for 5 years as a tiger sanctuary. But he's been in a legal catfight of sorts with the property owner for years. He says first over permitting, then over the sale, as they wanted to buy the land themselves. But the clause came out last week when the Riverside County Sheriff evicted him and his staff from the property, and he was forced to leave his 4 tigers behind.
They wanted us to pay him $3 million for the property. We came up with the $3 million. We offered to pay it to them, and they waited until the very last minute and said, no, we're not taking the offer, and we want the tigers out tomorrow. So they caused this dilemma. They're not victims by any stretch.
The attorney for the company which owns the land, Diamond Valley Golf Club LLC, says they were willing to sell, but Curtis didn't come up with the funds in time. They claim Curtis has had months of notice that this was going to happen. In a statement they wrote, the tigers' health and welfare is our #1 concern here. On a daily basis, we have allowed access for their feeding and care and will continue to do so.
And they're threatening access daily.
Daddy loves you. I know you're hot.
Curtis says although they have gotten in every day since, the time is limited and not consistent. So he's simply waiting outside the gate. And in the heat, he says limited access isn't enough as his animals are used to care 24 hours a day.
We can't put the misters on for them, hose them off, do things we normally do.
And although both sides are working to fix the problem, caught in the middle is a community and the safety of 4 giant endangered felines.
These are my children. It's caused a lot of heartache and a lot of worry for everybody in our group.
The sanctuary is asking for an emergency hearing from a judge just to get access to the property on a regular basis, but they are hoping to be able to relocate the tigers to somewhere else here in California by the end of the week. Benedict, KCAL News.